I got a lot of shit on my mind, dog. I got a lot of shit on my mind, dog. But I'm good though, man. What time is it? It's 8:50. It's 8:50 on a Saturday night, man. I'm just reflecting about some things, dog. I'm just reflecting about some shit, man. I'm glad I heard that shit. That Hassan Campbell leak. I'm glad I heard that. I needed to hear that shit, man. I mean, I guess I guess you gotta let the dead bury the dead for real, for real. But it's it's like you pretty much got a confession and shit. Like he pretty much gave a confession over the phone over what happened to Nipsey Hussle for real. I mean, they already got the murder and shit, but it's like, damn, man. It's like when you think about what really happened to Nipsey Hussle, especially if you're gangbanging, man, you gotta ask yourself like, what am I doing for real? Is it really worth it like that? Like, is being a gangster worth it? Man, this lady was scared to fucking walk across the street and shit because I was standing there. Mm-hmm. The fuck, I'm gonna rob you? I'm just chilling for real, for real. I guess I had the mask on and shit. I scared of I took the mask off just now. I'm about to put that bitch right back on. That COVID shit is not over, nigga. That COVID shit ain't over, cuz. I don't know what them niggas telling you on TV, but that shit ain't never gonna be over, nigga. They're fucked up. Man, it kills me how the black community is always just so. It's like our minds are preoccupied by the streets. It's like our minds are preoccupied by the streets and shit that don't matter, dog. What are we doing for real? You think about the amount of time you spend gangbanging with niggas. The amount of your life that you give up in your youth trying to fit in with motherfuckers and be accepted. It's almost like, man, honestly, for me, it's like my house was the protection, but once I got into the real world, I was all, I had to adjust and try to fit in and shit. But the way we moved never made sense to me. It never made sense to me, man. I just had to fit in, you know what I'm saying? I just had to try to fit in and shit. But I always stuck out like a sore thumb. I know I went through a stage where I was like trying to gang bang and shit like that, but it didn't make sense to me, you know what I'm saying? Because after a while, I was like, man, I'm wasting my fucking time doing this shit. This shit it doesn't make any sense, you know what I'm saying? I mean, it's easy to influence kids and shit, and it makes sense in the sense of having a unit together, like a unit or a line of defense or something like that. But it's just the process doesn't make sense. Like you gotta get jumped in and shit. I never like, nigga. From Virginia, so our gang bang was different. That shit wasn't no fucking. I wasn't. I ain't claim shit for real. For real. I was just experimenting with certain people, but I never claimed nothing. After a while, I guess I was trying to be a crip, but after a while, I realized this shit not even real. It's not even a real man. This shit not real, nigga. It's not even real. It's like, what the fuck? I'm not doing nothing but fighting and wasting time. So eventually I said, fuck that shit. For real, what made me stop is I got caught by my father one day and that shit was done for, nigga. And I'm glad he was dead. That nigga caught my black ass. It caught my ass, nigga. I got in trouble like shit. So, you know, I was just a kid experimenting with shit. And eventually I got to a point where I'm more of a I accepted the fact I'm more of an independent thinker than a gang type of nigga. I'm not necessarily I don't like to be around a lot of dudes. I'd rather just be me by myself or with a few of my partners. Either that or with a girl or some shit. You think about how this shit has plagued our community and killed us. Like gang banging has literally killed us off, nigga. They say they say Bloods and Crips killed more black people than the Ku Klux Klan. How many people had the Bloods and Crips really killed in the past decade? For real, if you think about it. Then you think about the disciples and the folk, like the folk nation, all these niggas, Latin Kings, Mexican Mafia. I guess it's always gonna be here. You know what I'm saying? The gangs and shit is always gonna be here, but it's like how many people have really been killed by these different types of gangs and shit? Man, that Nipsey Hussle shit got me fucked up. I'm just thinking like the school to prison pipeline, like they're literally ushering everything. Like you think about Hollywood, the aspect of Hollywood, like how we watch Boys in the Hood and Menace to Society. For me, I just saw it as a message. Like Ice Cube, was sending a message of why you shouldn't gangbang. You know what I'm saying? But I feel like niggas got the wrong message and started trying to be exactly what they saw on television. And I had my time where I was easily influenced as well, but I still had a stronger influence outside of the television and shit. That's when I realized that shit was fake. You know what I'm saying? All this shit it's just a bunch of made up shit, man. It's like we out here trying to be gangsters and shooting at niggas and shit like that. Like that, nah, man. That's not how we supposed to be living, man. That's evil. That's an evil way to live, dog. It's like I can't, hold on. If you think about it, man, nobody comes out the womb wanting to go to hell. Like we don't come out the womb wanting to be bad and evil and shit. We come out the womb we come out the womb pure and innocent, and then we get indoctrinated into an evil society. And some of that, happens because with we're taught to compromise with devilish people. Like you think about the mean ass teachers you had in school, for example. Our parents sent us to schools. Our parents sent us to schools with predetermined curriculums and people who hated their fucking jobs. So I'm being taught by my enemy. Man, my first grade teacher was black. Her name was Miss Hunt. She was mean as fuck to me. That was my introduction into society. Is a mean ass black lady being my teacher. And I understand the idea of like when the father leaves the household and the kid is running to the streets for love or whatever, but we can't keep making excuses on that shit, man. Look at how like look at where we at, man. We done been making that same excuse forever. We've been making that same excuse of I ain't had no choice forever. Now look at where we at, nigga. Look at what the hip hop industry looks like. Look at what it's done to our people, man. Look at what the hip hop industry has done to our people. And this is coming from a fan. Like, I mean, I make music, but I'm a fan at the end of the day. Like, I'm a student of the game. So just realizing that I was tricked. I guess I never was really tricked because I knew, I like listen, I knew what the fuck was going on, man. But I guess in a sense I was tricked, man. I thought these were, I don't know, man. I guess we're all human at the end of the day, but I guess as I get older, I start to really think and empathize. I start to really think and empathize. Like, you think about the percentage of people in the black community who've been molested in their lives. Think about the percentage of people who've been molested or raped or trafficked or abused or some kind of shit. It's a high, it's a high number. And it's got to the point where we're desensitized to the deaths. We have normalized the abuse and we're desensitized to the death, nigga. That's why niggas able to party and have fun in the club with a dead body in the corner and shit. That's man, honestly, if you think about it, all of the people we saw get murdered in the past 10 years, like from police violence, it really desensitized niggas. So we ain't got no heart. A lot of people are heartless. They don't feel nothing no more. So if you look at the community, we're running we're trying to run from the lack of God in our lives and fulfill it with certain voids like drugs and sex and alcohol and shit like that. Like you can't run from that void. You can't run from that shit. Like even if you man, even a motherfucking atheist has to acknowledge that there's something there keeping me going because it's like I can still breathe, nigga. I'm not no atheist. I'm just saying like even an atheist has to have a moment with himself where he has to acknowledge something. How the fuck can we just run? How the fuck can we just let this shit get this bad? You know, we just let this shit fall. I think about hearing Black 100 talk about the contract on Nipsey, and it's like I want to be mad, but it's like at the same time, that's what you sign up for in the streets, man. Everybody saying, man, you got, you know, that's what you signed up for. Like niggas could easily just nonchalantly say some shit like that after somebody brutally murder somebody in the streets. That was somebody's brothers or son, father. Most niggas gonna say that's what they signed up for. That's what they signed up for. Damn, that's how you feel, nigga. After all we've been through, after all of the praying and marching with the cops and shit, that's what you said. That's how you feel about me. If I get murdered in cold blood from being outside, going, you know, getting on a train or some shit, you probably gonna say that's what I asked for. That's what I signed up for because I was in the streets, nigga. Every black man is not no street nigga, dog. Every black man is not no street nigga. Some of us are just black men trying to get to where the fuck we going. Damn. But we gotta wear that jacket for the rest of our lives because of what they showed y'all on TV. Everybody is either Doughboy or Chris Tucker, Smokey Kane. It's like, I mean, we're all our own individuals though. I'm my own man, nigga. That shit you saw on TV was a movie. Now you think about what we look like. Now you think about what we look like in the media now. We look, everybody in the mainstream media, you know, they a little flamboyant and flimsy. You know what I'm saying? Or like, man, that nigga Cory Booker, for example, man, you hear this nigga talk. And Cory Booker is one of them political motherfuckers. I don't know what he is, but he a political nigga. But it's the way he talks, man. Cory Booker has a fucking. It's like he talk like he crying and shit. He talk like he crying and shit and whining. And it's like, I feel like we need to get back to the point. We need to get back to the point where niggas was solid in their approach and we was strong about our shit. We had pride. I never thought I'd see the day where the black woman was getting plastic surgery like this. Like, damn, the way black women are getting plastic surgery is heartbreaking. Like, what the fuck? Man, I'd rather you just be fat or skinny. I'd rather you just be fat or skinny than go get your fucking butt done or get your fucking titties all fucking lopsided and shot up and shit. Like, bitch, damn. Man, I'd rather you have some, man, you know what I'm saying? Like, man, just embrace them small ass titties, girl, or embrace them big ass titties. Embrace them shit. Like, ain't none of us built perfect. God made us the way He made us, but ain't none of us built perfect, nigga. The things that we run to for acceptance has destroyed us. And now it's like I'm watching the collapse. It's sad just watching the shit fall apart, nigga. It's sad watching the shit fall apart, bro. Shit, nigga, hold up. Yeah, so Hassan Campbell, man, like you was good. You was doing good by yourself, cuz. You was doing good. You was doing real good by yourself. You start linking up with niggas. You start linking up and doing shit with everybody and getting involved in all that weird shit, nigga. I but when I seen what you was doing, like when I heard the tape, then it made sense. Like it's like you risked it all just to let us know. You risked it all to let us know, Hodge. All right. I feel guilty that I was upset, but what makes me upset though, what does make me upset though, Hodge, is the fact that you was even rubbing elbows with all these niggas. Like, if you think about it, man, I don't know. I guess you had to infiltrate. You like a soldier. You infiltrated and hit. And, like you might have taken down hip hop with your shit. And I'm all for it, man, because we've been living by this bullshit for a long time, nigga. Nipsey Hussle, nigga, he ain't deserve to die like that. You gonna kill your own homie, nigga, and you talking all greasy, whack 100. The way you talking, nigga, I appreciate you, whack 100, because I would have never known that they put that bag on his head. But I mean, I guess it makes sense because his name is Shitty Cuz, nigga. Shit, what the fuck? Shitty Cuz. Y'all sent the shittiest nigga to go do Nipsey in, man. That's some fucked up shit, dog. That's some fucked up shit, man. What have we done to our people, man? Look at the life we live, nigga. Look at the lifestyle, man. We ain't doing nothing but dying off, man. We ain't doing nothing but dying off, and we the most hated. Man, we curse, nigga. It's like we like a walking stain in society, man. Because of gang violence and shit like niggas backdooring each other and gang. Like, what the fuck are we doing, nigga? What the fuck is niggas doing? It's the antics for me, like, if I had to give any type of constructive criticism to Hassan Campbell, I say stay out of that shit, man. You did what you had to do. I mean, I guess it's too late. You did what you had to do, but it's like, damn, man, you was doing good by yourself, huh? You was doing good by yourself, brother Hodge. Now you involved in some shit that you can't get out of. So, you know, but I'm glad I heard what I heard. I needed to know that because Nipsey Hussle, I fuck with Nipsey, man. I mean, I just needed to hear that shit. It's kind of like getting closure, man. Like, cause I was shocked when I heard it. It's like you got killed in front of your own store. Shit, man. Who's that? It's like y'all gonna kill this man in front of his own store after he fucking put in that work and made it. Y'all gonna kill this man in front of his own store, man. Shame on y'all niggas. Gotta be in everybody's face talking about Big U, man. Fuck Big U, nigga. I ain't know who that nigga was. I never knew who Big U. I never knew who Big U was till Nipsey died, nigga. I ain't know. I know that. See, that's why the hip hop game fucks my head up, cause it's like you see how easy everybody just jumps on a nigga name cause it sound cool. Like, oh, that nigga big. Every time a new person pops up, niggas be riding their dick just cause their name sounds cool, and it's like creating the destruction. It's like you perpetuating the destruction by dick riding. So everybody like Big U, Big U. It's like, man, fuck all that, nigga. Who the fuck is this nigga? Like, damn. We really giving our lives for the set, nigga. I'm really going, man, fuck the set, man. Nah, nigga. You need to go home, man. Y'all little niggas need to go home, man. Fuck the bullshit. I mean, it's too late. But damn, take your ass home. It ain't too late for somebody to say take your ass home. You know what I'm saying? Ain't no everybody scared, man. We scared to address these young niggas, and we can't be scared because at this point it's over. You know, the world about to end now. So it's like we're gonna just keep taking L's. We're gonna just keep taking L's, man, and then crying about racism. Like when you go to a restaurant, they don't let you in. You go to a restaurant, and they don't let you in and shit. And you pull out your phone like they let them in, but they ain't let me in. We still having fights like that where we mad because we can't get in a fucking restaurant, nigga. Man, fuck that restaurant, nigga. We trying to run over here to these people, but we leaving our shit neglected. We neglecting our obligations and trying to run and have fun with everybody else. We can't run from that shit forever, yo. Now it's like we gotta start acknowledging where we fucked up at. Like we kind of fucked up and dropped the ball on shit. We fucked up trying to be accepted and dropped the ball on shit, man. I ain't gonna talk no more, man. Hit that like and subscribe button, man. I definitely be coming with some more content, but I had to get that off my chest. Thanks for tapping in, yo.